Hello, everyone. I welcome you all for today's session of music and meditation with the Meditate Anytime series. Let me introduce myself. I'm Shweta. I live in San Francisco, California, and I have been practicing this form of meditation for more than the last 20 plus years. It's helped me so much. So we are here to share what we have learned with you. I hope it helps. We'll try and experience what it is like to be in the state of meditation. And then we'll continue that state to go deeper and be longer in that state, to experience it with the help of music, as it's our music and meditation session, as we call it. We are very lucky to have David with us. He's joining us from London. So, David, if you'd like to introduce yourself a little bit and what you're going to perform for us today, that would be great.
Oh, hi. Hi, Shweta. It's a pleasure to be here. So I'll be singing some songs. I'll be singing some bhajans, and the songs will help during the meditation. And I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, David is a graphic designer by profession, right? And he enjoys music, and I'm sure we'll feel the depth as we go on and meditate and with the music after the session. So we'll get back to that. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
So now let's get back to let's know a little bit more about what this form of meditation is and our founder. I'll quickly share my screen. Just give me a second. So here we are. This form of meditation is called Sahaj Yoga meditation. Sahaj means spontaneous in Sanskrit. It also means something that's born with you. Born with you is the ability and the capacity to meditate with the help of a subtle system that is within all of us. We'll get to the details of that in a minute. Before, I would like to introduce our founder, that's Srimataji Nirmala Devi. She started Sahaj Yoga in 1970, and she's no more with us. She passed away in 2011. But all of her life, since she started this work, she traveled all over the world, and she had shared this experience of this capacity that we all have as humans to connect to the divine, or you can say the living energy all around us. And this experience is always free. It's been free of cost. Even today, this experience of meditation, Sahaj Yoga, is free of cost because it's this energy within us that we awaken, and that takes us into the state of meditation. So we are just volunteers. It's a nonprofit organization. What we have found is what we want to share with you, given to us by Srimataji Nirmala Devi. And we continue this work since she has passed away, and we share this with you. So getting to the basics of what meditation is, it's a state. We can't do meditation. It's this living energy inside us which takes us into meditation. What's it called? This living energy is called Kundalini, or it means spiral. And it's a Sanskrit word. Kundal means spiral. So this is the subtle system I was mentioning about that we all have as humans, which gives us the capacity that we can get into the state of meditation. Why? I'm sure everyone looks for that peace and that balance. That's what meditation gives us. And it should become a natural state for us. That's our evolution. And this energy helps us there. So as you can see, there are 3 channels and 7 chakras or points. Chakras are nerve plexuses. Basically, this is our spine at the back. So starting from the base of the spine, where you can see the triangle at the base of the spine, it's a triangular bone called sacrum, which has this energy, which we're talking about. You can see the spiral inside, that is the Kundalini. So what is Kundalini? It's the living energy. It's in all living things. It does the living work, even in us, the living work of our heart beating, whatever is happening on its own. It's this living energy, and it's dormant. We are not aware of it. What we do in Surge Yoga meditation is basically to desire for this energy to rise through from the sacrum bone, as you can see, it's at the base of the spine, all through the spine, through the chakras, that is through the nerve plexuses, right on top of the head. So you can think of it as our central nervous system, the spine. It has all these nerves which emanate all to all parts of our body from these nerve centers. So this energy awakens, passes through these nerve centers, and this is where it ends, the spinal cord. It ends right on top in the middle of our head, which is called as the Brahmarandra in Sanskrit, or it's also the fontanelle bone or the soft spot that babies have, which we can see with our eyes that it pulsates. So that is the path through which the Kundalini rises. In the process, it nourishes all these centers. And once it comes here, it awakens, comes here, it connects to the same energy which is all around us. So we as individuals in our normal state of being are not connected to this living energy, to this source of constant energy all around us. What this energy does, this energy in us is a reflection of that same energy all around. It's just that it awakens and it connects us to the energy all around, and it is the source that created us. So this is yoga. Yoga means connecting, means union. So Sahaja Yoga is the spontaneous form of union of our own inner subtle system and this energy with the whole all around us. And in the process, we reach a state when we are here, when the energy rises, and we say that we are in meditation, because that's when we are beyond the mind, beyond the thoughts, in a state which is peaceful, blissful, and nourishing. So I hope in short, I was able to explain how these energies and these chakras are used in this form of meditation to take us into the state of meditation. So I would not go more in detail. Let's straight get to the experience. The experience is called as the self-realization exercise. It's not asanas. Yoga here is not any physical postures. It is just a few affirmations that we'll be doing. Basically, it means that we are desiring for this energy, which is within all of us, beyond age, culture. It doesn't matter where we are from. Everybody has it as far as we are human beings. And we just desire with these affirmations for this energy to rise and take us into the state where we feel more balanced and blissful. So let's go straight to our steps. You can see them first, and then we'll do it all together, because it's better to do it with eyes closed, because our attention goes in, and inwards is where we have to look for this energy to rise. So first, we'll keep our hand on the heart. So these positions that we have taken for the affirmations are as per the chakras. We don't need to know the details, but it basically will be keeping our hand on certain points in our body and saying these affirmations and desiring this energy to rise. So first our hand will be on the left heart. Then our hand will go a little lower on the left side of the abdomen, as you can see in the picture. You don't need to worry about what to say. I'll be saying it. You can just listen to it and repeat it in your own mind or heart. And a little lower on the left side of the stomach. Then we go back to the heart. Then we'll go to the neck and turn our head slightly to the right side. This is the fifth center where we are placing our hand on. It's the throat, or you can also know it as to be the thoracic plexus. It's called Vishuddhi. Then we'll go to the sixth, which is the Agnya, or it is our forehead or the limbic area where our thoughts are, and which is, of course, the place of stress most commonly in today's world. So this is where we'll place our hand. And then finally, we'll be stretching our fingers, and with the center of the palm, we'll place it right on top where our spinal cord ends. And that's the fontanelle bone. That's the soft spot we had as babies. And we'll be massaging it gently a few times, as we will be honestly asking for this energy to rise and take us into the state of meditation. We do call it thoughtless awareness. That's the state once we are here, because we are beyond this tool that we use for thinking. We reach above and we are beyond the thoughts, and that is really takes us to a very peaceful state, because often thoughts are what that bombard us. And once we are above it, we are able to feel the peace. So let's begin. I'd request you to be connected to Mother Earth somehow. So if you're sitting on a chair, please take off your shoes or your socks. And if you can sit on the ground, it's even better. But if you can't, it's totally fine. Just make sure your feet are touching Mother Earth. And let's just relax and have an honest desire. I think that's most important, that we want to feel this state of being and to feel this energy and to awaken it. That should be our desire. That's the most important thing. So let's have our back straight, close our eyes, take a deep breath. Our hands in this form of meditation always stay, I'm sorry, you'll have to open your eyes again, open. So open like this, relaxed on the left. Let's go back and close our eyes. With our hands open on the lap, let's take all our attention inside us with just an honest curiosity or desire inside us to know ourselves, to know this energy that helps us to get to our true form. And let's take our right hand and keep it on the heart. Here, we can have an honest question to ourselves. Who am I? I want to know my true self. We will refer to this energy, the Kundalini energy, as mother energy. It's a maternal form of energy. Mother Kundalini, please guide me in today's meditation to find myself. Let me know myself. Please connect me to the all-pervading energy all around me and connect me to the whole. Let's continue to take deep breaths all through the exercise at our own pace. And let's move this hand slowly a little bit to the left side of the abdomen, a little bit down. At this point, we'll say, Mother Energy, please help me feel satisfied and content. Let me be in harmony. I want to be my own master. I want to be my own teacher. To know what's good for me and my benevolence. Now we'll take this hand a little lower on the left side where the leg meets the stomach. At this point, we'll say, Mother Energy, Mother Kundalini, please take away any impure desires other than to know myself. That's all I want in this moment. To know my absolute self. Please take away everything else from my attention. All I want is to connect to my own true self Take away all other thoughts, all other desires, all other worries. Nothing else matters. Please awaken so I can connect to the whole. Now we'll take this hand back to the heart. And here we have to say to ourselves, honestly, to experience this true state, we have to be honest with ourselves. Mother, I am the pure spirit. I am not this mind. I am not this body. I am not these thoughts. I am not these emotions. I am not this fear, not this anxiety. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure being. Please open my heart. Now we'll take this hand to the left side of the neck and press it gently and turn our head to the right. At this point, something that comes in the way of the rising of this energy is the feeling of guilt. So we have to put that away. If we do that, we have to say, I'm not guilty at all. I am the pure spirit. I am not guilty at all. Now we'll take this hand and keep it on the forehead and press it gently from both the sides. At this point, this is where most of our stress is affecting us. It manifests here with the thoughts that are bombarding us all day. So here it's very important to go beyond these thoughts. It's very important that we forgive. So from our hearts, we say, Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Let's gently put pressure on both sides of our forehead, on the temples, which helps for this mother energy to rise through beyond the center. Now we can take this hand, stretch the fingers, and with the center of the palm, we press on the fontanelle bone. That's the soft spot on top of the head. At this point, we move the skin of our head clockwise. And every time we do that, we ask for this mother energy to give us our self-realization, to let us connect to the whole. So let's move the skin clockwise, gently applying some pressure. Mother Kundalini, please let me connect to the whole. Please give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Please take me into the state of meditation so I can experience my true self. Let me feel the joy of my own being. Please take away all the thoughts that hinder my state of being thoughtless. Please take me into thoughtless awareness. And bring the hand back down in the lap. Have our attention on top of the head where we were meditating with our eyes closed. And try and be in the silence for a couple of minutes. Continue to deep breathe. We can observe ourselves. Let's observe our hands, what we feel on our hands. And now to know how this energy manifests itself, we can keep our right hand slightly above the fontanelle bone, a few inches, couple of inches, 3 inches, it varies for everybody, and see if we can feel a gentle, cool or warm wind coming out of the fontanelle bone. It's very subtle. It's like a very subtle energy, like wind. It's cool most of the times. And sometimes if it's still working on our centers, it can be a bit warm, which eventually becomes cool as we go on meditating. Let's check with the other hand. Bring the hand back down and try to have our attention inside us, and we listen in this state to the music that David will play for us, and we'll try and maintain this state of awareness.
Jago, 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 jago. Kundalini man karo sappe krupa jago Kundalini man karo sappe krupa sahasrara mein aake Jago Kundalini ma karo sappe krupa Jago Kundalini ma karo sappe krupa Muladhara mein tum baithti ho ma Sario se tum soe hoe Icha hoe pale tujhko Icha hoe pale tujhko si hotum jago kundalini ma jago kundalini ma karo sape krupa jago kundalini ma karo sape krupa Samajao maha majame abhi Sabhi chakrato niranjita karo Ganesha swayam puje tujhko Ganesha swayam puje tujhko Sharan mein teri jago kundalini ma Jago kundalini ma Karo sape krupa Jago kundalini ma Karo sape krupa Soi atma mein prakash bharo जो बिखरे चिट्ठा एकत्रिता करो तभी रो रहोंगे अंधेरे तभी रो रहोंगे अंधेरे रोशन में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे Jago kundalini ma karo sape krupa sahasrara me aage sahasrara me aage ju hilenge wo hama sama jago kundalini ma karo sape krupa jago kundalini ma karo sape krupa karo sape krupa karo sape
Thank you so much. Would like to continue with the second verse, second remembrance. What you're gonna do?
Sorry,
So we go to the
do I-
next one.
okay.
Let's continue to have our attention on top of the head.
So this is also a song so that we can keep in meditation, as Shweta mentioned. Padare he Shri Mataji Angana Padare he Shri Mataji Angana Puvari Ara he Chaitanya ke Puvari Ara he Chaitanya ke Panchi Gaye Madorado Panchi Gaye Madorado Mora nache more angana, more nache more angana, Ganesh bomme hoye bhavana, nache Ganesh ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana. Mahakara he dharati sare, deva devata he padhare. Mahakara he dharati sare, deva devata he padhare. Mohdivare aaye dhyana karane, atita pavana dharati pa, Ganesh bomme hoye pavana, nache Ganesh ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana. Shri Mata ji rahe angana, 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 Shri Mata ji rahe angana. Ganesh bomme hoye bhavana, nache Ganesh ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana, padare hai Shri Mata ji angana.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, David. So joyful. Let's all put our attention on our hands. I would request all of you all to close your eyes and see if you can feel this energy very strongly on the hands as a cool wind. And let's close our eyes once again, keep our hand on the heart, and just say, Mother, please let me feel the joy of my spirit. After this joyful singing that we heard, I'm sure we can feel it. Maybe, David, you want to sing one more song, or we have some time. If you want to sing, we can have our attention on the heart. And you want to sing something more?
Okay. Jai Jagadambe Mata Bhavani Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Purna Kadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Mata Bhavani Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Purnakadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Mata Bhavani Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Purnakadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Durgati Harani Durgambe Durgati Harani Durgambe Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Ma Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Bhava Maya Harani Bhavani Ambe Charano Mein Namaskara Ho Tere Charano Mein Namaskara Ho Durgati Harani Durgambe Durgati Harani Durgambe Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Ma Teri Jai Jaikara Ho Ma Jaya Jagadambe Mata Bhavani Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Jaya Jagadambe Purnakadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe Nirmala Mata Jagadambe.
So beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm sure we can all feel the elevated state that sometimes we don't understand the words, but the vibrations that we feel on our hands, I'm sure you can feel the coolness. It is a language beyond languages. So I hope you all felt it. And let's again check for the cool on top of the head. There's such a strong music that helps us to achieve this yoga and to stay in this state more and more. So thank you for joining, and I hope you could feel that peace and that state of meditation, the thoughtless awareness we're talking about. Please check in at meditateanytime.com if you haven't, and let me share links for where you can find more information. So you can take a look on where to go if you're interested in knowing more. And if you have any questions, you can put in the chat box right now. We can answer it for you. But I'm sure you enjoyed. I enjoyed so much. Thank you so much, David, again for the beautiful music and the session today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just put any questions if you have.
Thank you so much. Heart
Mustache.
totally open.
Oh, thank you. All right. That's it for today.